Okay, so let us start the discussion. Previous class, we already completed. Come on, fast. Global keyword, global's function. So this concept we already done. And today we are talking about comprehension concept. Comprehension concept we are going to discuss. Okay. ఆడింది కూర్చొని ఇక్కడ వచ్చి కూర్చో లాస్ట్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చి కూర్చో సిట్ విత్ ఎవరిబడి మీరు కూడా క్లోజ్ కూర్చోండి సిట్ కమ్ హియర్ యు వాంట్ టు సిట్ అలోన్ సిట్ హియర్ now let us move to the further comprehension concept I want to discuss. Important students, most important topic. So here comprehension concept, carefully try to follow. So most important here I'm going to tell you without comprehension, with comprehension, without comprehension I will tell you. Without comprehension you see, with comprehension you see how difference. What is comprehension? You don't worry. Purpose of comprehension, you don't worry. Purpose of comprehension. Purpose of comprehension concept, least bother about it for a few minutes. Syntax of comprehension I want to tell you. Syntax of comprehension I want to tell you. And before that, I'd like to take up one more thing now. What is this now? Here I want to go for. Come here, your original place. Your friend is there. Your friend. Or you sit with him today. He is alone now. No problem? Okay, sit there. Okay. No, you only. You sit there. Okay. Now I'm going to introduce comprehension concept. Now I'll move to the further. What is the syntax of comprehension concept here? Here, first term, go to the same place. Here I'm going to write it. Program for reading the data from the keyboard and put them in the list. Already we did this. Program for reading the values from keyboard and place them in list. Place them in where? List. This is what I want to go for it. Program for reading the values from keyboard and place them in a list. Now here I'm going to introduce how do you read the values from the keyboard and place them in the list. How do you do? Carefully understand. N is equal to int of input of, today very important class, enter how many values you want. How many values you want to enter. How many values you want to enter. Now I will write it. If n less than or equal to 0, n less than or equal to 0, now I'll say is invalid input. Is invalid input I want to say. Dot format of what? N. Dot format of n. Else. Now I want to read these values. For I in range of 1 comma n plus 1. For I comma n plus 1. Value is equal to, don't think that is in different color. Value is equal to, I can say, int of or float of or whatever it is, input of, enter first value, enter second value, enter third value, like that n plus 1 values I want. Enter n plus 1. So I'll say dot format of what? I will write I. There I will write it I'll take it as what you know. LST is equal to like this. It is, what is this called? Empty list we are creating. Empty list we are creating. LST dot append of value. Append of value I am taking. Here I am writing else. Else. Now I am taking here content of list. Content of list is equal to, there I am writing LST I am saying. Are you following? Now this is how many lines of code I wrote? So not 11, 10 lines I wrote it. You are seeing and answering wrong. Huh? You are seeing there and answering wrong. How many lines? How many? 10 or 11? 10 lines I wrote. One is commenting. Comment line that I need not write. How many lines I wrote? ఇలా చెప్పాలంటే కష్టం కదా. So this is what you need to know about it. So this is the one. How many lines? This 10 lines I wrote. I will write in 2 lines by using which concept? Comprehension concept. 2 lines better, 10 lines better? 2 lines. So if you go to an interview, you will say this much of big story. I will tell, sir, don't take that candidate. You take me, I say. Why should I take you? He wrote in 10 lines, wasted 10 minutes of time. He wasted your company time, project time. I will write in 2 lines a project I can develop. You imagine this many lines and I will write 2 lines. Definitely like my intelligence. So he will take me. So if you write 2 lines and if I write 10 lines, he will take you, correct or not? So the 2 lines of code I am going to tell you shortly. Let me go for, this is called non-comprehensive mechanism. Non-comprehension example 1.py. Students, carefully follow. Our ultimate aim is to print number of values. Non-comprehension example 1.py. So I will write in 6 p.m. separate folder I will create. Separate folder. Comprehension concept, separate concept I want to tell you. Comprehension concept I want to tell you separately. There I am going to tell. Of course, notes also I will show you. In that, I will save this now first. So here, try to save it. So try to save this now. Go to this place. In this, I try to keep this example .py. Go to the command prompt. Here, students, CMD. There I am going to write it. Run as an administrator. Here I am going to say :, KVR here, Python, and then 6 p.m. here, CD comprehension. So there you are going to get it. Py, see this data, and line number 9, close. Enter how many values you want? 5. Enter the first value, second value, third value. -34 and -2.3. So the values are coming in the same order in which order you have entered. Understand? Right. This is one style. What is the style of here? Accepting number of numbers. And I'm going on entering those many number of values, finally stopped. This is one style of accessing the data. There is one more style, students. What is the another style? Look at. I'll take the same style. I'll go for this mechanism. I'm going to say this now. You try to remove this entire thing. You say here, non-comprehensive example 2.py. Non-comprehensive example 2.py. There I'm going to take it. There I'm going to take up. Here I'm saying one simple word. Enter, print. Enter number of values. Number of values. And press some symbol to stop my inputting. I'll go on entering the data. Whenever I stop, I will enter some symbol to stop it. Are you following? Enter number of values and press. I will take one symbol. @ symbol I will take. @ symbol to stop. To stop. This symbol I am taking. Are you following me? So enter number of values and press @ to stop. If I enter 10, 10 is not equal to @ add the data to list. 20. 20 is not equal to at the rate, add to list. 30, 40, 4.5, etc. You go on adding until I press what? At the rate. At the rate I entered, program will be stopped. Now tell me, how do you write it? Come on. Mudhubabalu, while true, continuously I am entering until I press at the rate. First continuity required or not? What I need? In the continuity, I will, let's say, at the rate to stop it. Now get the value. Value is equal to what? Input of. I'm getting the value. That value, if value not equal to or value double equal to at the rate of, say what? Break. Else. Add to whom? List. Add to whom? List. So I will say LST is equal to what? Like this. You say what? LST dot append of float of what? Value. Float of value. I'm converting. What is the type of value? STR. I'm converting into what type? Float type. Now after finishing this, I'm writing here print. What is this now? Content of LST is equal to content of list is equal to dot format of what? List. Dot format of what? List. LST here. LST here. Are you able to follow? How many lines? Me counting కూడా రాదు అసలు. పోనీలే అనుకున్నా నేను. Let it be beginning time. Okay, beginning. You are in mood of outside. Still class started. Still also wrong. So at the end of the class, I will make you to tell the numbers. Numbers I will tell you. Okay, fine. Let us go to the previously 10 lines. Now it is how many lines? 9 lines. 9 lines. Day by day, people's intelligence is going down. And people are becoming cunning and applying over smart. And not just I'm saying some context. So now PY, see that non-comprehension example 2.py. So here, enter number of values and press to stop. Tell me. 100. What is that now? What is entered first? Message and while true. Enter inside or not? What is the value I entered? 100. Who will read 100? Input of 100 equal to at the rate? No. What is coming? Else. Added to the list or not? From there it is going to where? While loop. Again I am entering one more input or not? What is the input I entered? 200. 200 is equal to at the rate? Coming to where? Added. One more time it is coming to while loop. 15.65. 15.65 is equal to at the rate? False. Come to where? Else. Adding to the list or not? Again going to this. Again going. Finally, I will enter what? After entering so many values here, I will enter what here? At the rate. Are you following that? So coming to the point back, here I'm going to say, try to run. Yes, of course, I need to go forward. What is this now? Well, so here it is called what? Value. I written wrong variable. Say 100, 200, 15.67, 23, 45, 178, 12.456. Stop it. Now I'm going to say this. This is another approach. So you can continuously get it. It's not only at the rate symbol. You can take what? Exclamation. Or you can use the word stop. I'll say stop. The word itself is stop. How do you write the stop? The value is equal to what? Stop. Press stop to stop or press stop to terminate the program. Understand? How many lines of code I wrote here? 9 lines. Previously, how many lines? So, is it not lengthy? Lengthy in the sense it's okay, you understood. But I want to write in 2 lines of code. Writing big program in less lines of code is a good candidate or not? So, 15 marks problem which you are solving in 20 lines, 20 lines, one student who is an IIT student is solving in 2 lines, is an intelligent or not? I am solving in 20 lines. You are more intelligent. You are solving in 2 lines. Definitely company will take you. You are an asset to the company. That's why intelligence is always a big asset. And intelligence will not come by birth. Intelligence will come by practicing, practicing, practicing. Correct or not, students? Now, let us coming to the comprehension concept I am going to apply. Now I am entering into the comprehension concept. Syntax, least bother about it. Syntax, you don't worry about it. Now see, students, variable name is equal to, what is this bracket? What is this bracket? List. Already list over, tuple over, dictionary over, set over, everything over. And you don't keep a face, say that it's something new. Already over or not? Yes. Now I am writing expression, if test, I will write for loop. I am writing for loop. Now I am writing space if test condition. If test condition, beginning, it is a little difficult. After that, dead easy this is. After that is going to be dead easy. What is this bracket? Come on. List. Read out. Expression for loop if test condition. This syntax is called list comprehension. Spell out. Right, good. Next I am going to tell you. I am going to write it here. This is called what here I wrote like this. Come on, what are these brackets are for? Come on. Set. What is this called? Set comprehension. What is this called? Set comprehension. Okay, good. Now I am writing, be careful students. Now I am writing expression 1 comma. See guys, expression 1 comma, expression 1 comma, expression 2 for loop test condition. I am writing here something like this. What is this is called? Expression 1 is called what? Come on, key. Expression 2 is called what? Value. చూడంగానే చెప్పచ్చు because I am giving such type of inputs. What is this brackets called? Dict. This is known as which comprehension? Dict comprehension. Next I am going to take up another type of thing. Here I am entering into that. Here I am going to write it. Here I am saying like this. It is called what here? What is this bracket says? Tuple. What is this is called? Tuple comprehension, which is the wrong answer, which is not there. In the index only I wrote it. Tuple comprehension not there and Japan. So coming to the, in the index only I was written. Tuple comprehension is not there. So you are enjoying by saying list comprehension, set comprehension, dict comprehension, tuple comprehension. It is not a tuple comprehension. Even in internet also they will write it is a tuple comprehension. It is a blunder. It is called iterator. I will explain in the class what is iterator, what is generator, what is a decorator. I will explain in the class. Right now don't worry. This iterator I will typecast to what? Tuple. So that it will become what? Tuple object will be coming. So tuple comprehension not there. Sir, why tuple comprehension not there? I will explain in the class. Shall we move one by one? What is this? Once again I forget. List comprehension. Come on. Set comprehension. Dict comprehension. It is not there. It is simply called as what? Iterator. So this I am not worrying about it present. So I am worrying about the first 3 only. I am going to take care. Now let us move to the how this flow will be. First it is coming to where? Beginning, how this flow. I am telling about the flow. While loop, you know the flow now? If else statement you know, elif statement you know, and all match case statement you know, everything you know. Dear students, first it will come to which loop? For loop. First it will come to which loop? For loop. For loop will be executing how many times? Number of times. How many times? Length times of iterable object. If an iterable object contains 10 elements, 10 times iterable object will execute. When it comes to first time, after the for loop is taking place, second time it will go to immediately to the test condition. Test condition. If the test condition is true, if the test condition is true, PVM will go to where expression. Expression will be evaluated. And after that expression evaluating, whose result will be kept in where? Variable name. That variable name of fourth line is called what? List variable it is. Because the bracket represent what? List. This is in the case of first flow. Come on, first where it comes? For loop. For loop, it is first iteration. Go to where? Test condition. Test condition results are either true or false. If it is true, what will happen? It goes to expression. Expression will be evaluated. Keeps the result in the left side variable name. This is in the case of first iteration. Understand? Second iteration. Dear students, I'm writing in red in color. Second iteration. Second iteration same as first only. For loop. Second value taking or not? Go to where? Test condition. Test condition is what today? False. For example, false. That time it will go to the for loop only for what value? Third value. Third value is true. Third value taken from for loop. Go to where? Test condition. Test condition is what? True. It will go to where again? Third. Third to where? Fourth. It goes to where again? After that? Fourth. For loop only. What is the for loop iteration? Fourth. Fourth one is going to test condition. Again true. Same expression. Keep the loop. Again for loop. Which value? Fifth value. Fifth value test condition. False. It goes to where again? For loop. Understand? So when the result for loop test condition true, go to expression, keep it in left side. When the test condition is false, go to for loop. This is the concept of what? Any comprehension syntax, that is a flow. Online students, did you understand? Online students, please respond. Did you understand this entire thing? Come on, once again I am asking. Come on, go to where? First where it is coming? For loop. For loop is going to be taking what? First value. Go to where? Test condition. Test condition is what? True. Go to where? Expression. Expression evaluated and keep the result in where? Variable name is what type? List type. Again it will go to where? Second value in for loop. Go to where? Also true. Expression and then variable. Go to third time. Test condition is, for example, false. It goes to where? For loop. Did you understand the flow? It is applicable for all the comprehensions. Now I am writing. It is optional to write what? Test conditions. If I want, I will write a test conditions. If I don't want, I need not to write what? Depends on my problem statement. I need not to write what? Test condition. I need not to write test condition. Come on, you tell me the syntax, how it will execute. First it will come to where? For loop. Next go to where? Expression. Evaluate and kept in where? Again second time go to expression, evaluate it. Go to the take it expression, evaluate it like this. Are you following me? Easy or difficult? Now I'm going to enter into the writing test condition optional or mandatory? Optional. I may write it, I may not write it. I may write it, I may not write it. If I write it, what is the flow I said? If I don't write it, what is the flow I said? Shall I start now? Yes. Online students. Now I'm going to the example. Do you remember str functions? Do you remember str functions? Split function, is alpha, is digit, all those things remembered? Yes. Let's go to the new. Now I'm going to take up, be careful, program for reading the values from keyboard by using which mechanism? Comprehension concept. Comprehension concept. Online students, be careful. Saying that print, enter, number of values. Or, okay, beginning, I don't want to make it very complicated because if it is bouncing, again, handling you is very difficult. That's why I'll handle with care. So you are more than kid. So I have to handle very carefully. So directly I should not give you this type of program because I forget. Sometimes I forget. I feel that you are a BTech student. Immediately I will remember, oh, you are not BTech, you are a kid. I will remember like. Then I'll come to our initial state. Come to that. LST is equal to or S is equal to, see students, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80, 90. This is my given data. Which type? Come on. Separated by space. Separated by space. Separated by comma now. Space. Space is there. Now I want to get the data which is separated by space. I want to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. How do you get it? Yes, sir, dot. Don't try to write like this. For CH in where? Yes, sir. For CH in yes, don't write it. What is this now? If I write like that, what will come? 1 will come, 0 will come, space will come, 2 will come, 0 will come, space will come like that. A big story will come. See that? 1, 0, space like this. This is not my requirement. My requirement is to get what? Numbers. Come on, go. We should not write like that. Are you following? So I want to get it what? Space separated words I want to get it. Come on, students. Yes, as a dot split off. Now I am going to take it what? Split function returning list of values. Split function returns list of values. Now I am going to take up here. Print of what? LST comma type of LST. Already we have done this example. What type these are all called? Integer. Strings, even though I was entered in string in double quotes, they are treated as which type? Come on. How do you get these values now? For value in where? LST. Print of what? Value. Value. Of what is the next term? Type of value. Type of value. Is it printing or not? Is it printing or not? Yes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, etc. STR is printing like this. Are you able to follow? Now I want to get this data. Separately, I just want to go for it. Which type of data this is? STR data. I want to get it in which type? Int type I want to get it. Int type I want to get it. Are you able to follow now? Let us. How do you get this int type? If you want, I can go to something like this. See students, once again I am saying it's very easy. Now it is going to be like this. Now I am going to say for value in this, now I am going to take it. Value 1 is equal to float or int, whatever you want, you can convert it. What is this now? Value and print of what you know? Print of what? Value 1 comma type of what? Value 1. See students, now I am getting what type it is? Float type, float type, float type. Are you able to follow? Now tell me. Now I am about to conclude my sentences. Now here. Now let it be. Whether it integer or float, I least bother about it. I am getting this value. I am getting this value here. So here, previously, this is my data present. So here I am writing value here. Value. You observe students, LST is equal to what? LST is equal to what? Yes dot split. LST is equal to. So in place of LST, I can write S dot split or not? Yes. So see, I wrote it like that. I got the data. In other way, see, I'm trying to reduce my code. I don't write this. I will write what? Come on. Yes dot split off. LST. So yes dot split off. Yes dot split off. In yes dot split off, what is happening? All these values are splitting. All these values are splitting and available in the form of what? 10 within the single quote 20, like that it is available. From there, I want to get what? 10. From there, I want to get 20. From there, I want to get 30. From there, I want to get 40. From there, I want to get 50. Like that, value by value, I want to get it. Are you following? Getting or not? So, print the data. Print of value, comma, type of what? Value. Type of value. Am I getting the same answer or not? So how the flow is? First it comes to where? S dot split. In the S dot split, what will be prepared here? List of values. From that list of values, for loop will take value by value, one by one. Understood? Can you shortcut still? This is one line. This is another line. This is another line. How many lines? I want to do 2 lines. What is S? Double quotes of. Now I will write it. Dear students, now I am writing for loop. In place of for loop, I will write this entire data. I will write this entire data. Be perfect. Of what? Split off. What is this entire data called? String. Dot what? Split. What is prepared here? List. List. Happily I can write of what? Value. Getting or not? Yes. Perfect. Now I will say comma what? Type of value. So we are going to get the data. Are you following? Last and final. Last and final. I am saying that, see students, here comma, comma, here comma, here comma. What is this now? Here I am saying comma, here I am saying comma, next here I am saying comma, next here I am saying comma, like this. Dot split off. What I am writing? Comma, I will write it. What these values are called? Comma separated values. Please be perfect students. Value, comma, type of value, type of value. Are you getting or not? This is comma separated values you want, space separated values you want, you can get it. It is more than enough now. I'm coming to this now. Enter. What is my non-comprehension mechanism? Enter of number of values. Enter number of values. Enter number of values separated by space. Separated by space. Well, the moment when you give it, I want to read the data. How do you read the data? Vals is equal to values is equal to vals is equal to what I will do? Input of. That's all. Whatever the number of values I am entering separated by space, which are read by which function and kept into where? Just to print it. Vals, 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 comma what? Type of vals, I will print it. Just try to run. I will list comprehension example1.py. List comprehension example1.py. Out of that, you come on to the command prompt, try to run py, enter the number of values separated by space 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Same line you have to enter. Same line you have to enter. Understand? The moment I press, who will read this entire values? Input of will be put it in where? Vals. Vals. And whose type also I'm putting there. So see the data, which is of which type? str. This str, those values are there in where? Vals. Those values I want to get it in where? These values are there, na? Those values I want to get it in this place. Here I am writing, students. What I am writing now? Vals. I am writing here. Vals is equal to str now. Now I want to separate it. How do you separate? Come on. Vals dot what? Split off. What is this now? LST. How do I get the data? For value in LST, same, whatever I shown you. Val, comma what? Type of val. So you try to execute. See this now. I got this data or not? Now try to shortcut. This is You learned a big story. Now I'm writing shortcut story to become an intelligent. Come on, what is this LST? What is this LST? Vals, ఇక్కడ చెప్పాను కదమ్మా already. I said you everything here. Then tell me, vals dot split off. Vals dot what? Split off. Okay. What is this vals is equal to? Input of. So this I will remove. This I will remove. What is this vals is equal to? Input of. Input of. I will write here input of. Now I will remove this line also. Now I'll write this line also. This line also I will remove. Now what I am doing? LST is equal to comprehension syntax you apply. Comprehension syntax. Now see. What is the comprehension syntax without condition? Variable name is equal to expression for loop. What a beautiful subject. First it will come to where? First it will come to where? No. First it will come to where? For loop only. Okay. In that what will be taken first? What I am getting? Values I am getting. Which are going to do what? Which are preparing what? From that, after that, what will be taken? First value, second value, third value, fourth value, fifth value, sixth value. After taking the value, what is the type of the value? STR. That I am getting into where? Expression format. What I am doing? Int of val. What I am doing? I am typecasting. The typecasted value where I am keeping? That's all. Finished. Print of content of what? Content of list is equal to comma LST. Ante. Finished. Run. What this line is called? Comprehension. Come on, run. See students. Go to the place. How beautiful example. So done. Enter number of values. 100, 230, 456. So 234, 567. So 23, 89, minus 78, 12, 34, minus 9. Am I getting or not? What is this bracket you see? What is this bracket? List. Easy or difficult? Easy. How the flow? First it comes to where? Exact word input of. I am getting that list of values or not? Immediately what are you doing? Split. Split. Which will prepare what? List. From that list I am getting what? Value. Why only list? Because split function will give you in the form of list. From that value. Value is which type? STR type. What I am doing? Come on. Converting into what? Into type. Put it in where? That's all. Now I am entering. Did you understand or not? So see this now. Once again, say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Am I getting or not? How many lines of code is new for you today? New. One line. First time wrong. Second time wrong. My first question is what? How many new lines I wrote today? One line. And you are in the mindset that 2 lines or 3 lines. But I am asking which question? How many new lines are there? First printf statement you already know. Last statement you already know. Fourth line is only new line or not? So which line is the most essential line here? How many lines of code I wrote to read the data dynamically from keyboard? One line. That one line. Before that one line and after the one line is already known to you. Easy or difficult? Easy. Now I want to read. After reading the values, okay, perfect. Now you got these values. Once again, I will run. See students. Now I got 23, 45, 67, 89, 12. Like this, I got it. For these values, I want to do square. Square list, I want to get it. Square list. Okay, first of all, is it clear? First of all, I don't want to confuse you. I don't want to mix together. I will tell you separate example. Is it clear? Same example. Students in online, is it clear? This code is clear. How this flow is? You take this part and ask any student how this will execute. You ask how I will tell you. Comprehension in comprehension also I will tell you. Comprehension in comprehension. Comprehension in comprehension. Or you are attending NumPy. Number of rows, number of columns. For one row, number of columns will be there. One row is called what? Outer for loop in our concept. Columns I wrote inner for loop. For first for loop, I will write what? One comprehension. Inner comprehension, I will write one more for loop. That is for columns. Outer comprehension is for rows. Inner comprehension is for columns. I'm not telling now. In further, I will tell you. Compulsory, I will tell you. You don't understand, but I will tell you for my satisfaction to win your hearts. Because I want to show my expertise in Python. If you don't understand also, I will tell. Because you need to feel that KVR sir will tell everything in Python. That name I want. You don't understand, but you will tell to your friends. You will tell much coding in the class. If you read every day and every day practicing, you will get the subject. Because you do it, but some people won't do it daily. Correct? Daily reading 3 hours? 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour. Nothing will come if you read 1 hour. Now I'm going to start. Okay, no problem. It is up to your personal point. How many hours you read? That is not an important until you need to get the subject. So there is no success story by reading 1 hour, getting success. No, minimum you need to read 3 hours. Take care. Take care. Now I'm going to introduce one more kind of thing. One more kind of thing. Now I'm going to enter into the list comprehension. I'm going to take it. What is this? List comprehension. Enter list of values separated by what? Space. Space. Now I'm going to enter into the, come on, change the bracket. Change the bracket. Now I'm changing the bracket. Anything else I'm doing newly? Nothing I'm doing. What is the type of that? This is variable I'm using. Something like st1 I'm writing. Content of what? Set. Content of set. What is this now? st1. st1 I'm going to take up. This is called set comprehension. See students, save this now. Go to the place. Now after that, py. See this now. Number of values separated by 10, 10, 20, 10, 20, 10, 30, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 10, 10 I entered 3-4 times. But how many 10s added? One time. 20, 20 also there. 20 one time. 30, 30 also there. One time. But will they contain order? We can't predict in which order they come because set can display any one of the possibilities of its given data. See students, what is this now? Bracket students, what is this now? Set. 10 is coming how many times? 20, 30, any of the order it is coming. This is called what comprehension? Set comprehension. If I don't use set comprehension, what I will do? I will take one empty set object. I will take one empty set object. For loop I will take, read the value, add to the set. Same 10 lines or 9 lines of code. Earlier I have written non-comprehension concept or not. And this is better or not? Yes, online students, is it clear guys? Everybody answer my question. Right. Now I'm going to enter into where? Dict comprehension. Come on to the point back. Dict comprehension I'm going to take up. How simple students? Now I want to take up. Program for reading. Program for reading the words. Program for reading the words from keyboard and find the words length. Find the words length by using comprehension concept. How do you do earlier? Enter number of words. We used to keep it in where? List. Later I will write a for loop. I will put it into dict. Dict of word is equal to len of word. I wrote it. Already that example I said. So instead of doing that with the 13, 14 lines, I would like to do it into simple this many number of lines. Tell me now. For loop you cheppandi sir. Come on now. What is this now? D is equal to first for loop cheppandi. So I will write bracket, you don't worry. First for loop tell me for value. For what I am taking? Word. In. Input of dot what? Split off. First you need to have the projection. First what? Getting the word. Enter number of words. Enter number of words. Separated by what I am writing today? Comma. Comma I will write. Comma. Split off what I will write it? Comma. Comma. I got the word. Correct or not? After getting that word, I want to find out word comma len of what? Word. This I want to keep it into like this. This I want to keep it into like this. Take care. Take care. This I am going to take care. This I am going to take up like this. Here I am going to write it. Look at this bracket. Be careful. Immediately don't conclude it. After seeing the answer, you try to answer it. Print of what? D. Print of D. Are you able to get it? Are you able to get it, students? Now take care. Now I am going to write it. I hope you are understanding. Let us go for, I'm writing here, dicta comprehension example 1.py. See this now. Out of that, py. See this now. Something like apple. Next is called kiwi. Next is called what you know, strawberry. Now I am writing here. Something like this I am entering. Something like grapes I am entering. So what this is comes under? It is not coming in the form of what? Dictionary. This is called what? Set it is coming. What is this is called? It is called what? Come on. Tuple. So it is called what? Tuple of set. Tuple of set. Possible or not possible? Em sir manaku. It is set in set not possible. List in set not possible. Tuple in set possible. Set in set gives which error? Unhashable type. Very good. Unhashable type. List in set will give you what? Unhashable type, because neither indexing nor modification is permitted. Tuple in set possible. No problem. Now I am writing. Remove this bracket. Remove this bracket. Now you try to answer it. Now you try to answer it. Enter list of words. Target parenthesis around. So now I am going to write it. Now I am going to write it. Something I will write it. You try to understand. So here, number of words. It is going to give you something here. So 1 minute. Even myself forget the syntax. So dicta comprehension example 6, I will open it. So something went off from my brain. So go to that 8.py, I will open it. See this now. Carefully try to watch it. Colon you need to use. What is that? Colon. You need to use colon. I forget to use. But most of the time I am also telling. I forget today. It went off my brain. So that's why practicing is important. For me also getting error. For you, why error will not? Compulsory you will get error. Huh? Students? See students? Colon. See students, openly speaking, you have to write like this. Bracket, you have to use it. Word colon what? len of word. Then you try to run it. See students? So students, go to that. Go to this now. So here I am getting, what is this now? See, apple 5, kiwi 4, etc. Is it called dictionary or not? Yes, see the syntax students. What is that now? Expression 1 colon what? Expression 2. Of course, the previous example itself I can convert. Suppose it is like that, for example. It is like this or not? It is earlier like this or not? Suppose you run it. Suppose you run it. What is that now? I got it. What is this is called? Tuple of set. I will do what? Simply to make you to understand. Dicta of. I will say happily. I will do. So what I am getting? Dictionary. Without technique, I will do. Solution is important. Need not to do same procedure. You can do another procedure also. That's why hairstyle is good. Combing left, right, up, down, etc. Rubber band you can keep anywhere. No hairstyle. Ring road, bypass road. What you will do? That's why students, subject is important. So overall together, what did you understand now? What did you understand, students? Tell me. I will write word colon word colon, length of word or not? Yes. So done. This is comes under which comprehension, students? So Python here, Java here, comma na? Python here, Java here, HTML here, Django here, something like, something like, Spring here, like this. Am I getting the dictionary or not? That's all. How many words earlier I wrote? Many lines I wrote it. Is it not simple or not? Simple. Very, very easy. So how many comprehensions? One is called what? List comprehension, set comprehension, dict comprehension. Easy? Well, now this is comes under what? No if condition. No if condition. If condition related things also will apply. Online students, did you understand the syntax, my dear students? Online students. Go to the syntax here. Expression 1. Don't write this. Expression 1. Colon what? Expression 2. Expression 2. Right, done. This is comes under which comprehension? Dicta comprehension. This is set. This you have seen. Very good. Go to the next part. Next part I'm going to take up. Take this now. I'm going to take up. Be careful. Now I'm going to take up another bracket change. So I'm trying to write it. I'm going to write it tuple. I'm writing, but it is not tuple comprehension, students. What people are just thinking, I'm just showing you. It is not a tuple. How do you know that it is not a tuple, sir? Print of what? Type of what? So I will write something like what, some X I will write it. Type of what now, students? X. Try to run this. So I'm just trying to write this and try to say py. See, students, you are going to get the values separated by what? Space, no issue. What is this now? Generator, iterator, decorator. There are some concepts are there. From there, I'm going to tell you further. Right now, don't worry at all. So from that place, I'm going to do what? Come on, tuple of. Now you see, X is called what? Bracket mismatching. So I hope this is comes under value of it. Okay. Now do this. Enter the values. Now I got it what? Tuple. Explicitly typecasted. Are you following, guys? Now I will print this data. How you can print this data? Here you can write X comma type of what? X. You can say, you see these values. It is coming to what? Like this. Instead of writing that, students, here instead of writing like that, I will write it normally. I am writing here type of, in your program I am going to say type of X is equal to type of X, which I'll show you here. Enter the number of values, which is called what here? Class generator. Now I'm going to take up here class generator. Now I want to convert into, come on, say, convert an object of generator. Don't worry about generator. Generator is a class. Student, immediate generator is a ND array is a class. Everything is a class. Whose object I am creating? Typecast one object into another object is possible. Possible values. Done. Convert an object of generator into what? Tuple. List. Anything you can convert. How do you convert? TPL is equal to what? Tuple of X. Print what? Content of tuple. Content tuple is equal to comma TPL. So it's not only necessary to go for generator, need to convert it into what? A tuple. You can convert list into tuple also. So tuple comprehension directly not there. Are you able to follow? That's why in the index also I was written it. Tuple comprehension not there. Set comprehension there. Dict comprehension is there. List comprehension and dict, set, etc. And whose short examples you have seen it. Understand, students? Now I am going to enter into the if condition I am going to take up. Shall I go for it? Right. Write down. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept, write a Python program which will accept list of values, list of values, which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values separated by, which will accept list of values separated by space and obtain only and obtain only positive values and obtain only positive values and obtain only positive values. Very, very important. By using list comprehension, by using comprehension, list or set or it's up to your choice. By using list comprehension or set comprehension, whatever you like it, by using comprehension concept. See students, now I am going to take up by using comprehension concept. Now I am going to start. See students, now I am going to enter into the further. What is this now? Here I am going to take up. Earlier I said the same example by using what? Continue statement I said. Did you remember? Continue. I will accept list of values. From that list of values, I will get the value. For value in list, if value less than or equal to 0, continue I said. Else, I was adding that value to the list. Here today, no continue, nothing is there. Directly I will go for it. See students, how you do it? Here I am going to write it. Program for accepting list of values and obtain only positive values from by using comprehension concept. So I'm going to write it by using comprehension concept. Start. Come on, what is the first line? Enter list of values separated by space. Space or comma, it is your own choice. You can write anything. Okay, I'll get it. Now I want to get it what? Which values you want? Positive values. POS I will take it. Positive values I will take it. 1 minute you hold on. I'll get my as it is, I will get it. Syntax I will paste it here for making you easiness. For loop rando, sorry. Tell me the for loop. For value in input of dot split off. Because of that, what will happen? Values what I enter in the single line will be substituted and that will be applied split, and then I got a list of values. From that list of values, one value I got it. After getting that value, it will go to where? Test condition. In the test condition, I will write it. What I will write it? If value greater than 0. What is the type of value here? str. I am going to do what here? Int of value. Very, very important. Int of value. Got it or not? After this is true, it will go to where? What I should do? Int of what? Value. Int of value. That value will be kept in which side? That's all. Because this is called what? List. List is called mutable. And I forget to tell you why tuple iterator is not there. Tuple is immutable. First value coming, adding. Second value coming, adding to the left side variable. But tuple cannot have the value by value adding is not there. No? Neither add function is there, nor append function is there, nor insert function is there. Because the list maintains what values? Constant values only. You cannot go for applying the comprehension. So people will ask what question? Suppose if I take an interview, why tuple comprehension is not possible on tuple? Directly myself only will tell the rule. What is an answer? Tuple is an immutable object. You cannot add the element by value. That's why it is called immutable. Understand? Come to the point of it. Int of value, for value, in input of, split of. Did you understand this entire thing? That's all. Print of what? List of which values? Positive values is equal to comma what? POS, POS vals, POS vals. Perfect. Now I'm going to write it. Comprehension example, list comprehension example 2.py. List comprehension example 2.py. Simple. Simple, students. Done. You will enter lot of things. See that. Enter list of values separated by space. Here. See guys. Minus 20, minus 10, minus 20, minus 10, 30, 20, minus 30, 40, minus 50. What are the values are coming? Only positive values are coming. Is it positive values are coming or not? Come on. Yes. Next I'll go for what? Next I'll go for 100, 200, minus 450, minus 44, minus 67, 11, minus 22, minus 34, something like 22. What are the values are coming? Positive values. How simple it is? Easy or not? Suppose I want to get negative values also. How do I get the negative values? So I will write it again. I will write the same thing. Tell me. I will write it here. I will write it here. Now I'm going to write it. Tell me what should I do? I will take up. Here I will say print off. Now I am writing print off. Are you following me? Right. Now enter the list of values separated by space. What I will write it? Come on. Less than 0. List of what values? Negative values. List of negative values. Execute. Come on to the point. See this now. Positive values, I got it. Above thing, positive values. Same thing you enter. Negative values also I got it or not? This is a subject. You enter 1 0 also. You enter 1 0 also. 0 will not come at all. 0 will not come at all. 0 will not come in negative side also. Because I wrote a condition called what? Less than 0, greater than 0. Able to follow? Easy or difficult? Easy. Let us go to one more time. Take up one more. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a list of words. Which will accept list of words. Which will accept list of words. Which will accept list of words from keyboard. And obtain those and display those words. 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 Which display those words whose length ranges between whose length ranges between 3 to 5. But that means the length of the word can be 3-letter word, 4-letter word, 5-letter word. 2-letter word I don't want. 6-letter word I don't want. I don't want any words other than 3, 4, 5. Okay, now start well. Let us start with same example. I'm going to take it. Online students, follow me. Now I'm going to take up. So I'm going to take up. Let's start. Program for accepting list of words. List of words and obtain those words whose words length ranges from 3 to 5. 3 to 5. By using which concept? List comprehension concept. Shall we start now? Now I'll write it. Enter list of words. Come on. List of words separated by space. Start. Words is equal to square bracket. అక్కడి నుంచి చెప్పాలి. పలకండి ఒకసారి. Next. Come on. ముద్దుబాబులో word. I need not write str of word. By default, it is an str only now. Come on, next. For word in input of dot what split off. Got it. Words I am getting. After getting this word from split off, if len of word, len of what? Word. len of word. What is this now? 3 less than or equal to 3 less than or equal to 3 greater than 3 less than or equal to 5. I used that beautiful condition. Close. Are you following that? Online students? Who is this? Preeti, what ma? New Python language? It is looking like new Python language ma. So totally new Python language this is. So Preeti, now wrong answer ma. This is the correct answer. This is the correct answer. Okay. Correct answer is coming to you. See that? Already we discussed it. Right. Okay. Corrected. Now students. Then wherever there is a mistake, I will look into that. Other things, everything fine. Need not to worry. Come on now. List of words. List of words whose length in 3 to 5. Whose length in 3 to 5. Print of what? Words. Print of words. I will just print it. That's all. So, or I can write it. Let it be is equal to, I can write it, comma what? Words. So I will write this. So try to run this now. Comprehension 3.py. 3.py. So try to run this now. Come out of that. See students, py. See students, 3.py. What happens? Does not match with. Okay. Not an issue. Remove that. Try to run it. I say here, you enter something like this. What I'm doing is HYD is the capital of. So I'm writing something like this. Come on now. HYD will come, is will come, is will not come, the will come, capital will come or not? Not come. OF will not come. Telangana will not come. Will come. Will come or not? Yes. Now it is going to say HYD, the state is coming. Now next, Python is an OOP language. LANGUAGE. Language, and invented by Guido van Rossum. So see students, I'm getting OOP and Guido van. Easy? Dead easy. Now suppose for example they are giving like that. They are asking get with what? Palindrome words. What I will do? Simply I will go to that, split it and write what? Word is equal to word of colon -1. Is it necessary to write str here? No need students. No need here. Now I'm writing here. Try to run it here. Now I'm writing HYDE or ABAD. ABAD is the cap of what? So something like this I'm writing. Something I'm just writing here. You are going to get these words. Are you following? So like this also you can write it. You need not write str. By default it is str only, no? Easier? Right. So are you understanding these conditions? Can you write in another way this condition? Or operator. Or and or. See, or operator is wrong answer. How? Look at. If len of word is equal to what? 3. 3. What is the next? Or len of what? Len of what? Word is equal to what? 5. Or len of what? Word is equal to what? 6. Come on, others. Right or wrong? Wrong. Mir wrong antra. So HYD is the capital of what? Is the capital of what? Telangana state. What is coming? HYD. HYD is equal to 3. True. Will it go to next? So correct or wrong? Wrong. Correct. It's a correct. So it is false and this is false. False, false, true, false, false. What is the answer? True. What is the word coming? HYD coming. Next, what is coming? Is. Is length. 2. 2 is equal to 3. False. 2 is equal to 5. 2 is equal to 6. False, false, false. R. Come on. మీకు ఆర్ ఆపరేటర్ గుర్తులేదు మిగతా వాళ్ళకు. ఒక స్టూడెంట్ స్ట్రాంగ్ గా చెప్తున్నాడు. మిగతా వాళ్ళంతా ట్రూనా ఫాల్సా? False. False means is will not come. Rest of them. Suppose Telangana state, it is more than 3. False, 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 false. So done na? Done. Are you able to follow? So this is comes under the concept of what? OR operator. One more way you can do like this also. LN of word in what is this? 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Membership operator also you can use it. So many ways are there to do it. Okay, now students? Well, now, next one. Write down. One more you write it. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of words. Which will accept list of words. Which will accept list of words. And convert them into uppercase. Convert them into uppercase. Convert them into uppercase by using list comprehension concept. By using list comprehension concept. By using dict comprehension, understand? By using dict comprehension. By using dict comprehension. So I want to show you what the word you entered. And I am showing the uppercase word. Your word, uppercase word. Your word, uppercase word. Did you understand that? What the word you given is key. What I am converting is called value. You can do with a list also. But one more I want to do. Dict one, I want to go for it. Shall I start? Right. So let us go to the same program. I'll go to this place. I'll carry this. See students. Now I'll go to dict comprehension 2. Dict comprehension example 2.py. Program for accepting list of words and obtain those words. Obtain the words along with what? Uppercase. Along with uppercase words. Along with uppercase words. So by using which concept? Along with uppercase words. So I'm writing by using which concept? Dict comprehension. Dict comprehension. Let us start. First one I will keep it as this. So start now students. Words is equal to, come on, curly brace, word colon, upper of what? Word. Upper of word. Upper function already discussed. Come on. For word in input of dot split off. I will write here comma. I will write it. Separated by what? Comma. You can take hash also, dollar also. It's your own choice. So here I will write it written like this. Sorry. I'll write this bracket. I'm reading the word, sending here, converting into upper, putting here. Now I'm going to write it. Print of what? Words. That's all. Easy. So coming to this place, here, so many things. Execute, py, list of words separated by. Now I'm going to write it. See students. Now I'm going to take up some words already entered. Here, Python, something like that. You see students, is not defined. Do you mean super? What is this? Is upper? No. You also forget. Two upper. Two upper? No. Upper of. Go to the command prompt. S is equal to Python here. Python here. What S dot what? Upper of. Like this you need to write it. Like this. But I wrote it something wrong. I have to write what? Word dot upper of. Word dot upper of. You forget? And other student is taking the notes. Where is my Indian Constitution? Right? Okay, good. Now, good. And if when you are not remembering, don't watch the book immediately. Think. Make your brain to think now. Immediately, whenever it is not coming, getting is not problem. So, are you following that? No. So, done. Execute. Now, see students. That's what I said. Don't remember subject. Learn it. Store it in param. Whenever it comes, try to load it. That will give you tensionless job for you. Run this. So what is coming? Python, Java, HTML, Django, Spring. Sorry, if I enter one thing capital, what will happen? KVR I will enter. KVR is KVR only, in capital only will come. Are you following? Right. This is the way how you can do it. Able to follow? This is called subject of what? Comprehension. One more you write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values, which will accept list of values from keyboard, and obtain square of each value, and obtain square of each value, and obtain square of each value, and obtain square of each value. Are you able to follow? Obtain square of each value by using dict comprehension. By using dict comprehension. By using dict comprehension. Are you able to follow, students? Able to follow? So, how do you write it? Same. Enter list of values separated by comma or space. Okay. What you will do? Number of square. What you will write? Int of value, colon, word, colon, int of word, colon, star 2. Star 2. So that dictionary of values will come and whose squares will come. Will you do it? Do it. Students in the online homework, that is, do the homework. Now, Preeti, good ma, correct. Value star 2. Good. Now you are correct. Next, one more you write it. Write a Python program Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept number of numerical values from keyboard, 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 and obtain their square roots. Obtain their square roots. Obtain their square roots. Understood? Huh? Obtain their square roots. Square roots means what? For value in input of that entire thing split, come to this place. Int of value or float of value colon float of value star 0.5. So you'll get what? Square roots. Like that, cube roots also you will get it. Cube root. 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Like that. Cube is different. Cube root is different. Under root 3. Cube root of. Mathematics. Okay, done. I am not cubing. Cube root I am saying. Okay. Cube root of 3. 27. How much? 3 into 3 into 3. How much? 27 cube root is what? 3. 27. 3 cube. Value star 3. That is cube of will come. Cube root means what? 3 cube root of 27 is called 3. Next rascondi. Right down. Look at this. This example I am going to tell you, students. Carefully try to understand. Whether you will understand this or not, I don't know. But I am making a dare to tell you this. Will you understand? Okay. Right down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept number of rows and number of columns. 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 And read product of number of rows and number of columns. Read the product of number of rows and number of columns. Read the product of number of rows and number of columns. It's a little complicated. Complicated nothing. 2 for loops I am using. Which for loop it will go? Here upper for loop, lower for loop, we don't think like that. Now I'm going to start with. So try to go to that. Now I'm going to take. So go to this place. Online students. I can say it's over, I can say, but I want to tell you that example. See, students, try to catch me. Enter. Come on. Here, what I am saying now, rows is equal to int of, this is Sanidanta. Come on. Int of, input of, enter. Come on. Number of rows. Enter number of rows. Enter number of rows. Next, enter number of calls. Enter number of calls. Okay. Number of columns. Number of columns. Okay. What I will do? Matrix is equal to, I will take like this. Generally, I will take like this. Correct or not? What is this? List. Again, I will write what? Again, I am writing one more here. Again, I am writing one more here. What is this is called? List in list. It's nothing but matrix only. List in list is nothing but matrix only. One row, one list. Second row, another list. Third row, another list. One more list. That is called 3 by 3 matrix. So tell me now, what is this now? What I will write it here? Very, very danger. Very danger. For I in range of what I am writing? What I am writing? Calls. I am writing calls. Because of that, what is happening? It will go to where? This place. Correct or not? But after that, I am writing one more also here. One more also I am writing. This is one thing is done. So this is one thing. Next I am writing for J in what is this? Range of what? Rows. I am writing one more here. This bracket, please take care. Now, first it will come here. First it will come here. Then it will go to where? First it will come here. Two for loops are there. Two for loops means which for loop will go? Second for loop. From second for loop, it will come here. For that one row, it will take how many? Take for example, how many rows? 2 and then 2 columns. First it will come to this for loop. What is the row? First of all, what is that? 2 I wrote it. Here what is that? 2. 2 means what actually? 0 to 0 to 1 only now. Here 2 means what? 0 to 1. First what it will come? 0 of what? Row. It will come to where? For loop. What is this now? 0. That is called 0, 0. 0, 0. What I will do now? I will read my data. From where? Not ij. I will read the input from keyboard. Value I will take. Value. In matrix, I said enter row 0, column 0. Value I entered from keyboard or not? How do you take that value? Come on. Input of. What I am writing? Input of will give you what value? str. Now I am taking what? Int of input of. That's all. Finished. మనకు అర్థం కాలేదు, మీకు అర్థం కాకపోతే నేనేం చేయాలి? So done. Print of what? Matrix. Print of matrix. List comprehension example. Number called what? 4.py. 4.py. Online students, comfortable? Comfortable or bounced? Bounced, huh? Bounce, huh? We get out, huh? Enter number of rows, 2. Enter number of columns, 2. 10, 20, 30, 40. Answer आ गया. Now go to this place. For, come on, first. Row in where? Matrix. For matrix, row values. Row vals is equal to row vals. Come on, print. What is this? Row vals. Row vals. See, 3, 3. For what is coming now? It will go to where? Row and a second for loop. Second for loop is called inner for loop, outer for loop. Outer for loop. What is the row? 0. For one row, 0th row, what are the values? Chuskondi ikkada. 0, 1, 2. These are called rows, correct or not? What these are all called? Columns. Which column? 0th column, first column, second column. This is the value I am reading. That's why I said there what? Input of. What is the type? Int type I said. Int. That will be kept into matrix. Understand? For this 0, one more time, it will come. After that, it will changes to go to second for loop. Second for loop, first for loop, again like this. Go to second for loop. Again, first for loop, this is done. Total elements are 9. Product is called 3 by 3 is called 9. 9 times it will be read. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80, 90. Finished. Done. For loop, for loop, for loop. Three-dimensional matrix. Three dimension. Better. Is it difficult or not? Is it difficult? It is a difficult. I will go to where? NumPy. So if you write the kilometers of code, they don't give any award for you. How well you will design the solution, they will give. That's why higher end things will give you good solutions in short span of time. Correct or not? So that is what is required. See, we read inner list data also we read or not? So this is called, if you want to convert it to NumPy, what I will do? Import NumPy as NP. A is equal to NP dot array of matrix. I'll get it into that. So here I will do import what? NumPy as NP. As NP, A is equal to NP dot array of matrix. Matrix print of what? A. 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 So done. Enter this 2, 2. I said 10, 20, 30, 40. So I got it. 10, 20, 30, 40. Here I got it. Here I got it. So I will write it. Print of what? Something I will write it. Something I wrote it. So here you say 3, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90. I got it. Understand? Like this. This is the way how you can do it. So this is the way how I did. So this is the, for example, like this. So matrix is going to be available like this. Now I go to this part. So this is printed something like a matrix because it is an inner list now. Directly it is coming in what form? Inner list format only. There is a matrix format only coming. Understand? Fine. So this is about NP. It's not necessary right now. Already morning you are dealing with. Why NumPy is directly coming? Because I was already installed in the morning time from command prompt time I was installed. Right or not? So here also you can verify. What is this now? Pip show list. Pip show. Pip show list. Pip show list. So it is going to show. What is this? Pip show only. Pip show. Pip. Pip. Pip install కాదు మధుబాబు. Pip show numpy. Pip show numpy. So about on the numpy, I already said in that, already done. Pip show, already those things I said. So already got the data. So it is array based computing, everything is giving. Description is coming. So are you following that? Already work with Jupyter notebook, already it is done. So don't try to work such a big things with command prompt. It's not quite recommended here. Okay now? So this is related to what we learned today. Comprehension concept is done. Online students, did you understand today's? Tomorrow concept I'll go for what? Anonymous functions or lambda functions. I'll carry this example. I will carry this concept even in NumPy also. Comprehension concept I'll carry even in NumPy also. Students, done. I'll stop my class. Tomorrow I'll go for anonymous functions. So, Sai Charan, sir, NumPy and Pandas class demo videos required or not, sir? Please tell me. What is that? So, my dear student, class started. The day one only I started NumPy Pandas. It is not a demo, it is a original class only. It is a original class, subject is going on. No demo, nothing is there. Class is started. Okay, right. So I'll stop the class. Tomorrow, don't miss it. Thank you. All the best. Meher. Student name Meher.
Yes, sir. Hi.
Tell me, Meher.
Sir, can you explain last example, 6 number line? Because yes, 5 number line.
Hmm.
So it will be start flow from input or from last row.
This one. I already said, no? This one.
Yeah.